Okay, so I am on my way to my Earthforge, and what a great time for it to start raining. So we're not going to be able to see very much, but oh well. The whole idea of this is that it is a kind of ruined structure that I found or discovered and repurposed into a forge. But it's going to take me forever to get up here because I have no wind, so... So here's the dock, and the whole idea is the same, right? I found the ruins, and then, oh god, I built the dock off of it. I'm going under the dock. No! Stop game, please! Oh no, this is not good. Skip ahead, please! Nothing to see here. Oh man, I think we're good. Hopefully that won't break my boat. But this is my dock. This is the little building. Little stone structure, kind of ruined looking. And you can see the path that kind of gets swallowed by the hill and more bits of stone and stuff. And if we kind of try to follow this, we'll find the stairs, which will lead up to this kind of like entry looking way, but it's buried. This was supposed to be the entry to the forge, but I ran into some issues that I had to work around with trying to build underneath of rocks. So I had to find another way in. So I made a path here, which is for carts, because the hill is so steep that if you have a heavy cart, you can't get it up the hill. So I made this path so I can get carts up the hill. The only thing that sucks about this path is every now and then there's a troll that spawns, like, right there. But anyway, this is my favorite part of the whole thing, is this little chasm that I dug. I should get rid of that tree. Note to self. But this comes up, it goes under a rock here, which I tried to make look like a tunnel as best I could, but you kind of don't get a say in the shape of... Is that a tree? That is a tree. Okay, I gotta get rid of that tree as well. But you kind of don't really have a say in the shape of the rock when you're digging under it. So, kind of hard to make it look the way you want. But anyway, as you come up, we get to this area, which the whole idea of this is that this is where the dig kind of started. Was up here at these ladders. The idea is that I saw these walls and the little statue and dug down to find the ruin down here, which was kind of down in here. And through here is the way to the forge, which trying to keep the ruin look as you come in. So there's bits and pieces of rubble kind of everywhere, broken pieces in the wall. I tried to use the little heaps of stone to add to the ruin look, but it's kind of hard because if you do too many of them, they get to looking too similar and too much what is it? Too much symmetry in something makes it look less natural or whatever. At least that's the way I have tried to approach building this. Anyway, let me go down in here. So down here the idea was that the hill kind of pushed in and shifted some stuff over, which is what you see down in here. So like the gates are lined up, but you see the roof that goes kind of crooked, the stairs go kind of crooked. And then you come down into this place, which wasn't originally a forge. Over here we have my kilns, which are not currently in use. We have a portal here, which goes to my house. And then down here we have the forge area and the smelters and some storage over here, which aren't very full currently. But anyway, you come down in here, And this is the smelting area and more storage, loads of copper. That's all because of another project I've been working on, which I'll show off eventually whenever it's done. And coal for the smelters. Those kilns were working overtime for a long time. But the idea here is that this wasn't intended to be a forge. Like, if you look at it from here and picture the same thing, but on the other side, you kind of have the steps up into like a grand hall, or maybe even a throne room. Because as you come up, there's the step down, so if you had this on the other side, you'd have something kind of like... My idea was something kind of like what you see in Markarth in Skyrim, where they have the kind of the stairs in the middle and the two platforms where the speakers come out on the platform or whatever to speak to the people, or something like that. But I found it and made it into a forge. That's why the bellows blow out over the fire. And, yeah. There isn't a lot of space for upgrading, though. Like, I want to build, one of those, whatever they're called things, the buckets, the water buckets, but it won't let me build it in any of these spots, which I think is actually because of the rocks up above. But I am not sure. But anyway, the rocks in here, I kind of had a little slip up when I was digging, and it opened up the top of the rocks, which is why we have the chimney up there, and the entrance was originally meant to be right over here. But because of this being on a hill, let me go up. Let me go up top. But the whole place is on a hill. So, like, this bit of hill right here, it can't go much lower. And the lower on the hill you go, the lower you can dig. But you have to keep with the slope of the hill overall. Okay, so up here on the hill, you can... oh, thank you for saving the game. That has killed me more than anything in this game. This is the way the save stutters my game. But anyway, you can see the hill, the way it slopes down right here, and it's pretty flat through here, so it's not too bad underneath the rocks. But over here, which was where the entrance was originally supposed to be, there is a whole... it's just very steep, and you can only dig so far down. So if the hill is really steep, and you can only dig so far down, that means you're still going to have a steep slope once you've dug down, and you quickly find yourself in the ceiling of the rock down there. Why didn't you attack me? What do you... come back here. Okay, get rid of him. But that was the problem with this for the entryway, and it's why I kind of had to go around the whole hill and work from the other side to get into the forge. This was my solution to the hole in the ceiling here. I made it into a kind of a chimney. It doesn't look that great. I definitely need to rework this, but I'm kind of waiting for the Hearth and Home stuff, which who knows how long that'll be. Hoping that they put in some new stone pieces that I can work with to make something kind of small for that little chimney cap, but not too ugly, because I don't want it to be really big. Anyway, back down into the forge. Ow. Yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty small little forge. Simple construction, really. Most of it is built out of the rocks and the ground, so it actually... I never get attacks when I'm here. I don't know if there's like a build limit you have to reach, a build amount that you have to reach before you get attacked. But I don't get attacked here, or maybe it's because I'm underground. I don't know, but I never get attacked here. Which is nice, because if I got attacked by trolls and they attacked my chimney, they would tear down everything. The whole roof would come down, which would suck. Yeah, this is the Earth Forge. I love it. It's pretty awesome. It could use more light, I think, but... I tried putting in more lights, and they produce so much smoke that I guess it just can't all go out the chimney. And you wind up with smoke all through here, and you die while you're working. So, and there is a portal as well, so you don't have to use the hill, but the hill, the little cavern is for carts, so you can get the carts in. And I made sure that this area in here was big enough to get a cart in and turn it around. And it's just big enough that you could turn a cart around in here and keep your cart safe once you have it up here. But yeah, that's my Earth Forge. I don't know if most people would consider this like a really good build, but I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, the next thing is my fort that I've been working on. It's where all that copper came from, was mining for the fort. And it's not done yet, so that's gonna take some time. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what to... I'm done. Bye.